Hey YouTube, this is another predictions video. This time it'll be for the UFC 196 card this Saturday, March 5th. McGregor versus Diaz, only on pay-per-view. And this card definitely excites me. Hopefully it excites you too. Let's start with the early prelims. We got Julian Erosa versus Teruto Isahara. I gotta go with Julian Erosa. I think he just looked more impressive in his last fight than Isahara did. I think it was, can't remember his name. I know who he beat, but I can't remember his name exactly. Dang, I can't remember his name right this second, but whatever. Next is Jason Sago versus Justin Salas. I'm going with Justin Salas. I know he's had a little bit of a layoff, so is Jason Sago. I just think he looked better in the octagon in his UFC career, so I gotta go with Justin Salas. Next is Diego Sanchez versus Jim Miller. It's a pretty exciting fight. I gotta go with Jim Miller. I just think he's looked a little bit better lately. Diego has looked terrible lately. I mean, no offense to Diego, but just hasn't looked that great lately. And Jim has looked just a little bit better. Then the FS1 prelims, Darren Elkins versus Chas Skelly. I gotta go with Chas Skelly. I think that he, I know both guys like to bring it, but Chas Skelly, I mean, he's had I think a lot of people have been wondering when he would get to the UFC for a long time, and I've heard his name before he came to the UFC, so he finally got there and he's looked pretty good. So, and I actually did remember the guy's name who Julian Erosa beat. It was Marcin Warshak. I believe that's who he fought, and he beat him. Next is Vitor Miranda versus Marcelo Guimarães. I gotta go with Vitor Miranda. I think that he just is a little bit. He's probably going to be the bigger guy in the octagon. I think he'll be the winner. Next is Eric Silva versus Nordine Taleb. This is tough, but I'm going with Nordine Taleb. I know that he fought Warley Alves and lost, but he was a pretty tough, strong young guy like Warley. But I think he can get back on track with a win over Eric Silva. And then the featured bout of the night is Brandon Thatch versus Sierra Bader-Hurtado. I gotta go with Brandon Thatch. I think this is his fight to get back in the winning column, and Sierra's had quite a layoff, hasn't fought since the John Howard fight, which was I think December 28th, 2013, and that was a long time ago. So doesn't feel that long ago, but it's longer than you think. I think it's longer ago than you think it was. Because time goes by so fast. We're already into 2016, so, and he hasn't fought since 2013. Starting off the pay-per-views, Amanda Nunes versus Valentina Shevchenko. I have to go with Amanda Nunes. I think she's just going to be a little bit too strong and aggressive, and I know Valentina beat Sarah Kaufman, but I think Amanda will take this one. Next is Corey Anderson and Tom Lawler. I have to go with Corey. You know, I think he'll just. I know you can't count out Tom Lawler just because of what happened last fight. I'm not counting out Tom Lawler. It's just that I got to go with Corey. You know, I think that he just looked a little bit better in the octagon lately, and he had a setback with John Vellante, but got better since then. And actually, next, speaking of John Vellante, it's John Vellante versus Ilir Latifi. This is tough. I mean, I gotta go with Ilir Latifi. I just think that how he stopped Sean O'Connell in the fight in Boston. I was actually there when he fought Sean O'Connell. I was there in Boston, and I think he will take out John Vellante. I think he's just too strong and too much power. Next, on to the Women's Bantamweight Championship, Holly Holm and Miesha Tate. I gotta go with Holly Holm just because of the way she took out Ronda Rousey, and nobody expected it. You know, Miesha has a different style, but I just think Holly's too strong for Miesha. And then the The main event, Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz. Guys, I think Nate Diaz can get this done. I think Conor, nobody likes Conor McGregor. I don't like Conor McGregor. Never was a fan of McGregor. Never will be. And Nate Diaz, I think it's like people don't like Conor McGregor. He's going to get busted up. You guys that like Conor McGregor, you guys will see Conor McGregor get busted up. Because fighters do not like him. They will be fired up. There will be that one fighter that fights Conor McGregor that will be busted up. It could happen this weekend. It could happen this weekend. I know Nate. I don't care that he had even less time of a training camp than Chad Mendes, but Conor's going to lose eventually, and you guys are going to have to deal with it. But Conor can't win them all, just like the rest. People do not like Conor McGregor. He's going to get busted up and lose eventually. So I got to go with Nate Diaz. Alright, that's it for this predictions video, and we'll be back next time. Alright, bye.